This is a bit of a stereotype, but I think Japan, I would call it the land of the obsessed, both good and bad. If you're people in Japan are very passionate about trains, military, about anime, about creating art, pottery, flowers, katanas, and I think it's because my theory is that it's an outlet because Japan's a very polite society, um, and that comes from having having a dense population, having high population density. People need like an outlet to release all that energy, right? All the pent up social energy, because it's exhausting being polite all the time, unless you're naturally like that, right? Most people aren't. It's socialized, and because of that, I think that's why Japan appeals to, especially I would say Americans, because there's like a contrast between Americans who are more like haphazard, right? Who are Americans who would do anything, right? The Americans still have like that pioneer mentality, but it's not like a single pointed focus, right? It's a very scattered focus, right? Which is all that's why America's still the capital of entrepreneurship, right? Because of that pioneer mindset. Um, but in Japan, it's there's like an obsession with details, right? So the best way I think about it, America's like going from 0 to 1, right? And then Japan's like going from 9 to 10, right? America's the beginning, Japan's the end. Also, quite literally across the globe as well, right? If you look at time zones, I mean, it goes from America and then all the way to Japan, right? The most eastern country and the most western country. Yeah, so I think that's why there's a lot of like niche hobbies, or very niche hobbies, otakus in Japan. Not just train otakus, but like maybe otakus who are super into um, multi-day Shinkansen, multi-day bullet train trips, or people who are not just into maid cafes, but uh, only maybe like cross-dressing maid cafes or something like that, right? It's very niche interests.